Hi my friends, Kristina here. I am so happy to be back in a new video with you today because we're going to be making a delicious and protein-rich plant-based milk. If you're not already making your own plant-based or vegan milks from home, now is the time. I'm going to show you how to make the most satisfying, creamy, and nutrient-rich milk from home. Also, this is a raw vegan recipe. It is cruelty-free, it's simple, it's quick, and most importantly, you're going to love it. There's no need to buy milk at the store anymore. And if you're already buying plant-based milks at the store, you don't need to buy that either because it is so easy to make your own. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kristina and I've been a raw vegan for 18 years now, which means I have not consumed any meat or dairy, and I do not support animal cruelty of any kind. I don't know about you guys, but I do not support the dairy industry. I do not support factory farming of any kind, and I don't ever give them my dollar to continue their work. So for me, a huge part of my mission is teaching you how to make your own healthy plant-based milks from home so that you can stop buying these animal products at the stores that will only create more future health problems for you, and also they hurt other animals and they hurt the planet as well. So making your own plant-based milks from home is a wonderful and more eco-friendly and more budget-friendly alternative that you can make at home, and they're so delicious. And it's so easy. So if you're still buying cow's milk at the grocery store, I'm really hoping that this video will inspire you to start making your own plant-based milks from home. And even if you've already started delving into the plant-based world and you're purchasing your own plant-based milks at the store, I'm still hoping this video will inspire you to make more plant-based milks at home, because even some of the plant-based milks at the stores can be loaded with extra chemicals or preservatives, artificial flavors, and other ingredients that you simply don't need. My goal is to inspire you to consume one raw vegan meal a day, possibly more, and it can start with a simple juice or nut milk in the morning. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a very clean, plant-based, protein-rich milk using only 3 key ingredients. Did I mention that this plant-based milk has at least 14 grams of protein in it? Not to mention, it's loaded with electrolytes, healthy fats, vitamins like vitamins A, C, and K, and also loaded with minerals like calcium, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, sodium, and potassium. Who knew you could get so much nutrition from plants? So not only can you enjoy a tall glass of this by itself, but also you can use it in smoothies, banana nice creams, salad dressings, and more. So let's go ahead and dive into this recipe. I've made many different plant-based milks on my channel before. I've made pretty much every single type of nut milk out there that there is to make. You can choose your favorite nut or seed to make your plant-based milk. Today I'm going to be using almonds, but I also love using cashews, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, and more. To make your nut milk, you're going to need a juicer or a blender. If you're going to use a blender, you simply blend the ingredients I'm going to be sharing with you today, and you can use a nut milk bag to strain it by hand. I'm going to recommend that you use a cold press juicer like a Nama J2 or a Nama C2 to make this recipe. I'm going to be using the new Nama C2 juicer plus blender, and the Nama J2 juicer works perfectly as well. If you missed the announcement last week, Nama just launched their newest machine, which is their C2 juicer plus blender. Essentially, you can swap out the juicing container with the blending container, and this machine can do juicing and blending anytime. I've already done a full unboxing and reveal of this new machine with all the parts and features included. I'll link that below for you. And I have a full review of this machine coming as well, so please keep an eye out for it. For those of you who are looking to get a new juicer or a new blender, I love the C2 and I love the Nama J2 as well. You can get $55 off the J2 juicer, or you can get $80 off the new C2 juicer plus blender by using the code VEGANC2, and I've gone ahead and I've linked that below for you in the description, and I've put it on the screen. Please go check it out and enjoy. So you can see that this container here looks exactly like the container from the J2 juicer, and that's because essentially it is. It just has a new bottom so that it fits onto the new C2 base. So if you already have a J2 juicer, that's perfect. You are making this with me. So let's go ahead and get our juicer ready to make our nut milk. First thing is first, you can choose whether you want your nut milk to be very smooth and super strained, or you can replace the strainer that's already in your auger with the smoothie based strainer, and you can have a thicker nut milk. Because I like my nut milks to be pretty smooth, I'm going to keep the juicing strainer that's in the C2 or the J2 already in here, and we're gonna go ahead and use that one. The main ingredient that I'm gonna be using here are soaked, sprouted, and peeled almonds. I soaked these almonds overnight and then I peeled them, that way I can get the smoothest nut milk possible. I have approximately 2 cups of almonds here. This coconut water was actually harvested fresh today from the coconuts on my property, so I cut open coconuts and I extracted the water out of them, and I'm gonna use it today in this plant-based milk. Now, I'm not anticipating that everyone's gonna be able to go out and find their own coconuts to use the coconut water for this recipe. But if you can, that would be optimal because there are so many good nutrients and electrolytes in coconut water. And my first recommendation would be is if you can go to an Asian market and find those young white coconuts with the white coconut husks, you can easily get a Cocoa Jack and you can start cutting open your own coconuts and drinking them from home. If you don't want to use coconut water, filtered water is the next best option. So the nuts and the coconut water are the 2 main ingredients here. Now, here's my secret formula. For every 1 cup of nuts that you're going to use, you're going to use 2 cups of coconut water or filtered water. That's my base formula for nut milk. If you really want to enrich your nut milk here, you can add in your favorite vegan protein powder of choice. Today I'm gonna be using Sun Warrior's vegan collagen building protein peptides, and I love the Tahitian vanilla. You can use the unflavored one if you would like, but I actually like having a little vanilla flavor to this, and it adds such a nice creamy texture to your milk. And I just want to mention this as well because people are always asking me about Sun Warrior and their vegan proteins. I love this company because they were founded on raw vegan principles, their ingredients are clean, and it's a small business that I love and support. And this product in particular, I know you think, oh, it's just a protein, but it's actually a superfood because it has hyaluronic acid, minerals, biotin, kale and spinach, vitamin C, tremella mushrooms, spirulina, silica from bamboo. That's actually what makes your hair and your nails grow longer and stronger. And if you look at the list of nutrients on the nutrition facts side, it's loaded with vitamin A, C, K, niacin, calcium, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, sodium, potassium, the list goes on. And it has 14 grams of protein per 1 scoop. So I know most of you will think that this is just a protein, but it's actually a superfood. It is so much more than a protein. Something else I wanted to mention real quickly because it seems to be very popular right now, or it's trending right now, is creatine. And a lot of people are using creatine not just to build muscle, but they're using it for brain function, to have better mental health. Like, there's so many different benefits to taking creatine, and Sun Warrior has a really good one. They have one that's not flavored, but they also have a raspberry one and a lemonade one. So if you ever wanted to add extra creatine to your milk, you could do that as well, and it dissolves very easily into the milk. So that's optional if you want this to be a protein-rich plant-based milk. And lastly, I'm just gonna add in a pinch of cinnamon and a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. So when ready, go ahead and add in approximately 2 cups of your favorite nuts, soaked overnight and peeled if desired. Approximately 1 scoop of your vegan protein powder of choice. I'm gonna use Sun Warrior's collagen building protein peptides. This is optional. A pinch of freshly ground cinnamon, a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, and to wash it all down, approximately 4 cups of fresh coconut water or water. And when you're pouring in the coconut water, you can add in a little bit to get it started, and you can slowly keep adding it in from the top if you'd like as well. If you want your nut milk to be thicker, use less coconut water. If you want it to be less thick, use more coconut water or water. I like to let my nut milk churn in my juicer for approximately 30 seconds. That way everything can nicely mix together and you get to watch magic happen. Look how incredible this looks. You're never going to want to drink cow's milk again after trying this milk. I mean, look at this. It looks just like any other regular milk, except for it's cruelty-free and it's healthier for you too. You can make this nut milk at home every single day and your body will thank you. This plant-based milk does a body good. When ready, go ahead and pour your nut milk into any glass jar of your choice. You can make as much nut milk as you would like here. And this nut milk will store in your refrigerator in a sealed tight jar for up to 2 to 3 days. I hope that you make this plant milk at home, and I hope that you love it and that you get to share it with your family and your friends. I hope this inspires you to start making plant milk for yourself on a daily basis, and also to share this recipe and this message with your family and friends so that they can get on board as well. Look at this delicious milk filled to the brim. This is more than 32 ounces right here. Let's give it a taste. Yum. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't remember cow's milk ever tasting this good, and it's loaded with so much good nutrition for your body so that you can be plant powered. Holy moly, this is so good. Delicious. Another thing I want to mention is look how dry this pulp is. Look at this nut pulp. You cannot extract one more drop out of this nut pulp, and that's how you know you have a good juicer or blender, is by how dry the pulp is. You can save this almond pulp and use it in raw vegan desserts or nut butters or any other recipe later on. For those of you who do not know this, I have my own raw vegan recipe app with more than 450 raw vegan recipes, and if you just type in the word almond in my app, you're going to see so many different recipes come up where you can use almond butter, almond pulp, and you can have fun making some raw desserts. My app is available on iTunes and Google Play. I'll go ahead and link that below for you as well. Last thing I want to mention here, and that is unique to this new C2 juicer plus blender, is that you can remove the juicing auger, this juicing container, and you can put the blending container onto the new base. And if you want, you can go ahead and use some of this plant-based milk, add it into your blender, and make a delicious smoothie or nice cream right then and there. And you can go ahead and use this fresh nut milk that you just made in a smoothie, in some banana ice cream, or in any other recipe. You can go ahead and blend it right then and there. It doesn't get any fresher than that. For me, that's one of my favorite reasons why I love the new C2, is because you can juice something and blend it up right after. And then whatever you have left, you can save and use for later. Look at this freshly pressed jar of almond milk, loaded with 14 grams of protein, vitamins, minerals, superfoods, and so much more. If this nut milk looks good to you, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, because there is only more goodness to come. If you're interested in getting a J2 juicer or the new C2 juicer plus blender, please check out the link in the description below. You can get $55 off the J2 juicer or $80 off the new C2 juicer plus blender by using the code VEGANC2, and that is linked below for you in the description below. I hope you love them. If you're looking for more raw vegan recipes, you can check out my raw vegan recipe app with more than 450 raw vegan recipes. My app just had a new update. It's new and improved, so much easier to use. It's available on iTunes and Google Play. I hope you love it, and both of those links are below for you in the description as well. All right, my friends, I'm gonna go and enjoy this delicious plant-based milk, and I hope that you get to go and do the same. Sending you all my hugs and my love, and I'll see you soon.